Hey there, LT Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Jak and Daxter. In the last episode, we cleared up everything we can before this point, and in this episode, it's going into the lava tube time. So this is going to be another race against heat waves.
Alright! With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What? The zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Okay, so there is another Yellow Sage, but we're almost done with the game, so like it's mostly just going to be like... Ow. It's mostly going to be just like... probably one last little hub area thing. Okay, 1 out of 7. Okay, go the other way. Understood. Yeah, I mean, when I need to collect eggs, this is just guaranteed to happen. I kind of wish these things didn't have things to collect in them, because they really kind of slow down the pace of all of it. I'm sure it's possible to get everything in one go, but certainly not when you don't know the area. So, as a result, it kind of just is just like this sense of like, yeah, I'm kind of just going through this very slowly and dying a whole bunch in order to actually get everything. Especially with airtime. Well, that's just fundamentally. What the hell? Where am I? Okay, so I died right before a checkpoint, and that really confused me. Okay.
Shoot the power spheres to open the door. The door's open. Let's get going.
Okay, is there, like, anything else around here? Doesn't really seem like it. Okay. How the hell did these things get here, you know? 'Cause there was a closed door. Oh well. Would you get this stupid box already? I don't love these jet ski segments. They're not terrible. Okay, don't go that way. I can't survive it. That's That's the lesson that I'm learning. I just think it's the need to collect things during these segments that rubs me the wrong way. I think it would probably be completely fine if, like, you were just going, and that was it. But because I'm, like, constantly keeping an eye out for, like, eggs and baskets and stuff, like, I don't even know if I'm good right now. I haven't seen that much on these tracks, but, like, what if I'm missing something on one of these lines, and I just don't know? Well, I have a new checkpoint here. Unexpectedly so. I can't go backwards, so I better hope I didn't miss anything, otherwise I'm gonna need to teleport back here, go the long way. Yeah, because it's just that this isn't very fun to slowly, meticulously go through this. This is the kind of thing that you want to, like, run through and, like, have a grand old racy time with. Like that. It's not the kind of thing where you want to slowly crawl through it all just to make sure you're not missing a thing. Feel me? I feel me. But whatever. That's all the scout flights. I'm still missing a lot of eggs, right? 4 eggs. Somewhere on this track are 4 more eggs. And I missed them. Cool, I have to do the whole thing over again. Go.
Hey! Where's old Short, Green, and Wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing. I think Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about, sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Yeah, we will be.
Okay, well, first I need to get eggs. So I'll be right back. So the reason why I immediately came back to the start, instead of continuing to explore where I was before, was because at a certain point they just kind of stopped having the eggs. So my assumption is that they're just in the beginning somewhere, you know? Just around here somewhere. The problem is they're red little collectibles in an area that is also extremely red. I can't imagine that they're, like, too out of the way. Here they are. Cool. Wasn't that fun? Alright, well, because I have a warp point, I'm just not going to do the whole thing over again. They were right at the start, the entire time. Alright, now then. Golem Maya's Citadel. Yep, that's going to get me to 101. So, that is indeed correct. 50. These are the last 200. And these will be the last 7. So this is the last area of the game. 94%, I've got 6 things left. 6% left. Alright, so this is the final level. Final stretch. Bring it on, Gol and Maya's Citadel. I kept thinking it was gonna give me like Gaul, like G-A-U-L.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gaul and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. If you can free the 4 of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Okay. I feel like that would be like a little more impactful if we had at any point met any other sage. But what are you gonna do? I feel like I've been a pretty negative. I feel like I've been pretty negative about, like, Jak and Daxter in a lot of ways so far. And I don't really want to be. Okay, that was not as far away as I thought it was. I don't really want to be. But, like, I feel like it's easier to, like, come up with, like, criticisms and small frustrations as opposed to, like... else, but I have also been, like, highlighting parts that I did like. I don't know which way to go. There's a scoutfly there, but also a button, so I'm assuming that gets pressed and that activates another, like, path for me to go, you know? Oh! That was not the one I was going for, but sure. I don't know how big this area is going to be. Okay. There goes all those platforms. I stepped on all 4 of them in succession. Well, at least I started here. Hell yeah, I made it. Didn't miss anything, right? Yeah, okay.
We got company, Jak! Lots of lurkers!
Okay, but can I get my eggs, please? That's what I care about. So what are lurkers anyway? Are they like creatures being created by something? Or are they just like things that exist? Are they like regular creatures? I don't know. Alright, I think I got everything.
The door's open. Let's get going.
Well, I couldn't exactly see at any point what was going on there. Because of the shitty camera. And it's kind of annoying that there's not a checkpoint after that. I would have put a checkpoint here, but that's just me. Yeah, because like you can't easily see because the camera gets caught here. Okay, so that also just doesn't time up at all. Okay. Orb. Power cell.
You've finally come to rescue. Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? And, what are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gaul from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
Okay, so that's the red sage. Sure. One thing I'm kind of curious about is, like... how did they, like, learn about eco, you know? How do they become an eco master? How do they channel it? Okay, so that's where I already went. And this is the button that I saw earlier. Unless they're just repeating level design. Which is entirely possible. It seems like this is kind of like a big ring. Oh well. I've been this way. Why didn't I get that guy? Well. Get this freaking thing! Why is that one egg so hard to get? Cool, I got momentumed through the platform. God. I do not enjoy where this stupid checkpoint is. I wish there was just a checkpoint right before the goddamn bridge. I'm getting really impatient. This is not that hard. I really don't like that they put eggs on this! It's just... they don't even get drop shadows, so you don't even know which platform they're on. You just kind of have to make an educated guess. And if you fall, like, you just have to start from the last checkpoint again. Over and over and over again. I am really pissed off about this. It's not showing, but I'm angry! Okay, I finally made it through. Moving on. Can't turn the camera. Okay. So slowly. Ooh, oh, okay, well. Yeah, sure, that works. I'm alive. Oh. I can't... Okay, well, I'm waiting for this. Alright, what do I do with the blue eco now? Raise up the platforms, I getcha. Okay, I really wanted to double check after that last time, you know? Oh, but I need blue eco. I gotta get that. Are you kidding me? Fine. I love it when you touch a very slightly sloped surface and Jack becomes immediately incapable of doing anything. Aha! Well, this is a lot of eggs. Damn. Okay. So, these are the last two things. We're almost halfway through the eggs. Okay.
Good work, fellows. Old Samus was right about you. Great piles of precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below.
Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
Okay. So he's very intelligent, and so he uses big words, and that makes Daxter brain hurt. Cool. Alright. There must be a lot of eggs elsewhere. In this area? Scoutfly up there. Okay, can't make that jump. Spawn right back up here. There's not an easy immediate platform for me to jump down to. Cool, so now I just have to wait for this cycle. God, this is a very boring last stage for this kind of reason. It's just, there's a lot of waiting. Have I been to here yet? I think that's the pathway I kept going down and dying to. I mostly ask because, like, there's all that over there. I don't know exactly immediately how to get there. Oh! Oh, that's Scout Fly. Okay. That Scout Fly I was gunning for, you get not by jumping up there, but by reaching the end of this whole segment. Understood. I think I'm just gonna keep recording also and let future Ulti decide when to cut this, if at all. Okay. Nice easy Scout Fly, whole bunch more eggs. So am I just missing 8 now? Is that the count? No. I'm missing 78.
Launcher! Don't miss the next launcher!
I'm trying, Jack. Daxter. Whatever. You might as well just be the same character, frankly. I sure do love waiting. Okay. I don't mind a final sort of like gauntlet for this regard. I did like this mechanic, especially because they, like, you know, move the they move the camera so you can see what you're doing and where you're going, and that's usually pretty nice. So it makes jumping actually like viable. Okay. Because of all the waiting I had to do, there's no way I was going to be able to do that, so let's just do it all over again. From the start. But this time, it should go well because I won't have to sit around waiting so that I can get eggs. Look at how much faster this is going. Now I don't have to wait around. That should be close enough. Wow, it really isn't? Wow! Okay, I know I skipped the last 2 things, but, like, I really thought I was gonna have enough time for that. Damn, okay. This once again kind of reeks of, like, they weren't really quite thinking of, like, the realistic element of actually performing all of this. Because this kind of implies inherently that, like, they were okay having this slow segment in this regard, and I really don't like that. Because, like, in order to get all the eggs on the way, you have to slow down for at least one of those moments. But then you have to do this really fast to get these eggs. So it's just kind of like... it doesn't mesh well in my head, is my point.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gall and Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. Then we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
Okay, well I did the other three, and so that's gonna get me...
Let's go climb up those platforms!
Okay, I'm missing one scout fly. Okay, way too long to do a jump in, I guess. So where are these platforms that spawned in? I like how these lasers don't exist when they're off camera. So when I go over here, suddenly the yellow laser starts up again. Honestly, my main worry is just missing these last... because I have a feeling like, oh, you rescue the green sage, and then suddenly that like warps you into the final battle automatically. I can see that. I can see this game doing that sort of thing. I can see lots of games doing that sort of thing. Where are these platforms I'm supposed to climb? There they are. So I'm just really worried that I'm gonna miss these last 20 and last one. Because once I do that, then it's free sailing. Smooth sailing. I'm free and clear. I'm saying words. Ah. Hello, platform. Thank you. Uh-huh. I can crawl in this entire time. Okay. It was waiting on another platform. Because God knows this final level loves its waiting. Do any of these have like a stair, or am I just supposed to land on the slope? Okay, I'm just landing on the slope. Alright, well, here are the last eggs I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Every egg. I am the egg master. I've got the man plan. Sure. And that's 100 of these little fellas. Which means that we're about to get our 101st. 100 and finals. 101th for tour.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, great. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
First, save the world. Then we'll try to convince Gaul to help Daxter.
You're too late, Salos. Once I possess limitless dark eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
This is madness! Releasing that much dark eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you.
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
Just wait until we open the silos, little one. You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think, you two traveled all this way for my help. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
I struggle to hear them. This is why subtitles are useful, game developers of 2002.
And stop that robot!
Okay. So yeah, 100% through the game. I've got basically everything, and I'm ending with 470 eggs, because that's what I'm ending with. Alright. Endpoint. So how's this final battle gonna go? Let's see. Oh. Huh? Okay. Hello.
It's too late.
All right.
Eco won't protect you now.
I didn't realize what was going on. I was just kind of running around and seeing things.
You just won't give up.
Okay. Alright, I like this combination of, like, things that we're doing so far. Okay, didn't know those were gonna create shockwaves. Are you kidding me? Really? I was doing just fine, then one thing slightly bumps me backwards off the edge? So stupid. Really not bad at all, it's just the fact that they instant killed me. I did find out also that there's a waiting period. You don't have to be in the air before that thing happens. There's like a warning explosion. I'm just annoyed that it knocked me off that way. I was doing just fine. I got hit one time. Don't long jump off the edge. Ow. Okay, your screams are getting annoying.
You just won't give up.
Up. Orb.
Right, Ego. It does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it!
Light Eco! That could be the stuff to change me back! Or, it might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy. Save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
Oh. Uber power. Well, okay.
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter, now we can't change you back.
Don't worry about me, baby.
Why not?
You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jack, you have an incredible talent for channeling Eco. Samos, you may have been right about this one after all.
And Kira, without your help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage now that Gaul and Maya are lost.
Yes, Gaul and Maya. The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Probably.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on! We can take 'em again! Right, Jack? I said, right, Jack? Wow! Put it on ice, big guy!
Okay. I don't quite understand why they can't try to change Daxter back, because, like, the Light Eco came from all four of the sages working together. And now they have all four of them together, still. So, like, what's the problem here? I don't know. Game was fun. It's got its issues. I would say that, like, I'm sure they could fix these issues in another game, and, like, I would be like, oh, Jak 2 is gonna be great. And I know that Jak 2 is not like this game in the slightest. If you don't know anything about Jak 2, I don't think it's a collectathon. It's got guns in it. It's got a futuristic city. And apparently it's not good. I don't know. Overall, it's okay. The game's fine. I don't really have... Gal and Maya kind of come out of nowhere. They're not really great villains. They're just kind of... They exist, and it's like, alright, sure. Kevin Conroy. Batman was the fisherman? Okay. Pretty certain that was that. I don't know. Oh. Wasn't there just like a giant Nickelodeon documentary about Brian Peck being like a pedophile? That's awkward as hell. Alright. Maybe it's a different Brian Peck, I don't know. Moving on. Game's fine. I can see where the nostalgia would come from, and I'm glad I finally played it. I didn't dislike it. I feel like my disappointment comes from knowing that this is like the only collectathon in the Jak and Daxter series, that like the things that I think this game could do better just aren't going to be a part of Jak and Daxter going forward. So I'm like, huh. I don't really know what to say in like excitement. It's just like, yeah, it was fine. I don't know. Like, you heard all my complaints. Like, the story is... The writing's Saturday morning cartoon silliness, but, like... I feel weird about it. Daxter never, at any point, had anything to do with anything. At all. He's literally just there to be, like, a Kazooie who's complaining about stuff and making quippy remarks. But unlike Kazooie, the problem is... Like, Banjo and Kazooie have defined personalities and have use cases. Kazooie does a lot of the work in Banjo-Kazooie. So, like, as a buddy, like, grouping, like, Jak does all the work here, and Daxter is just annoying. Like, he's not even really all that funny. I like the vibe of Daxter, but, like, playing the actual game, my opinion on him kind of soured, because, like, he never did anything. He's just there to quip. If anything, he hinders the game because he slows down every time you die, and by not falling into a pit, because he has to do a cutscene where he makes fun of Jak. And I don't know why I keep getting their names confused, but I do. So it's like, I don't know. Like, Banjo and Kazooie both bring something to the table, both narratively in the writing and mechanically in the game. Ratchet and Clank, I haven't played that game, but I've seen it and I know what they do. Both of them bring something narratively and characterization-wise to the table, while also something mechanically. Daxter did fucking nothing in this game. He's just here to quip. I don't like that. I feel like this is a duo that does not need to be a duo, and I'm just hopeful that Jak 2 and 3 actually do something with that. I know not to really look forward to any of, like, the gameplay elements of that. Or, well, I shouldn't say that. I am interested in playing Jak 2 despite its reputation, I'll put it mildly. I am interested in seeing and forming my own opinion on that game. And even if I don't like it, I've heard Jak 3 is much better than Jak 2. So, there is that. There will be a light at the end of the tunnel, even if the tunnel is dark. But that'll be for another day. I'm not playing Jak 2 anytime soon, although I do have borrowed copies of Jak 2 and 3 from the same cousin who let me borrow this. But, like, so, like, gameplay-wise, I'm not really expecting a continuation. And story-wise, it's not going to be like this game at all. it's not going to be lighthearted fun. It's going to be, like, it hits mid-2000s edge and grittiness. Jack gets a goatee. So that'll be a thing. But I am hoping that at the very least, Jak 2 will, like, make Daxter relevant. You know? But yeah, overall, like, the game's fine. Ending was kind of rough. Like, the spider caves was kind of a little annoying to navigate, and the ice area just kind of stunk. The last level was fine. Honestly, the last level wasn't as hard as the others. The final boss was surprisingly pretty decent. Like, it killed me once because it instant shot me by, like, slightly pushing me back, and then, like, the physics just made Jak not want to move, so he fell off the edge. Otherwise, though, like, the final battle was actually surprisingly easy. So, there was that. Music could have been a lot better. Oh, more.
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
We have 101, actually.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the precursors.
What? What? Huh? What? Huh? Is it for if I load into the game? Okay, I have to watch this again.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the
Uh-huh.
precursors.
Okay. What? Alright. We're done here. I think that is a sequel hook? But I know what happens in the beginning of Jak 2. I don't see how it correlates. Alright, sure. See you guys in the next time for my next Let's Play, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. There's a lot of games around right now that I want to play. I don't know if it's going to be a PS2 game. Probably won't. But I don't know, I've got some options. Maybe I'll find another copy of Ratchet & Clank. It's not gonna be Jak 2. Maybe I'll play one of the other games that I borrowed. I don't know. I've got options. I also have other options on plenty of other consoles, so we shall see. Either way, though, thank you guys so very much for watching this Let's Play of Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. I'll see you guys in the next time for my next Let's Play, whatever it might be. But until then, I've been UltiZeta, and I am signing out. Thank you very much for watching.